So it's Monday the 24th of June, and summer actually started today properly. We've had a couple of sort of gestures of summer, but it started today. Finally, yay, because how many people are sick? I had the word COVID at work last week and I was like, huh? How the fuck is COVID even around in June, July? I know sickness like that can exist in the summer. But the thing is when you've spent 6 months, because you've got to remember, right, no one's really made any vitamin D. No, so, because no one's really made any vitamin D, everyone's lacking it more than they normally are now, and then everyone puts suntan lotion on again and all that stuff, and I'm like, my missus she was like this the other day, and I said, well, it could be Hafer even, if not then I suggest you up your vitamin D. So she took my mum had a blood test the other day and everything come back right, I think including that, which is good because she's been using that, and the only thing she had a drop in was salt, which could mean a number of things, but yeah. I don't make these videos to preach or to nag people. I make these videos just so people can at least have a chance. Because there's things we've observed and they're right in some sense. You know, vitamin D is vital for health, and the amount of people who are lacking it, I can't reiterate how important that is. And people go, oh yeah, but I get sun. When you get older, your skin doesn't make it as well, and if you put any cream on, any cream doesn't allow it to, you know. That's why I moisturise my skin, but not very often, because I don't want to moisturise it when I get out of the bath so much, but at the same time you should, and it's a fine line, because I don't want to moisturise it and then not wash the oil off before I go out in the sun, because then I won't make vitamin D. It's a real arsehole of one. But while everyone's distracted with panto politics, because really, what are you all doing? What you all do? If you're not across the pond watching that absolute hideous display of, I just don't even know how to describe it. You've got a geriatric leader, and who's not a very nice person, and then you've got a little bit of a narcissistic person who loves himself, but he's not actually horrible, but everyone thinks it. Well, the Democratic Party want to make him out to be a complete arse. You know, don't get me wrong, I don't dislike Trump. I actually like the fact that he's a billionaire, because he can't be controlled so much. I like the fact he says what he wants. Might not always agree with it. I might think sometimes he's a male chauvinistic pig. I might think sometimes, oh, that's a bit below the belt, Donald, but at least just saying it as it is. Now, being someone who's gay, there was a time when I was younger that people would say to my face, don't like lesbians, I think they're cunts. Now they just say it still, but behind my back, and to be honest, I'd rather that you just say it to my face. And that's what I like about Donald Trump. He says exactly what he's thinking, and exactly what and to be honest with you, everything he said he was going to do, he's done. You know, name me one other politician who's ever done that. And in this country, I don't even know who them people are who are in charge. That twat who's in charge now, how the hell did he ever even land in that job? And that other prick on Labour, what a complete dickhead he is. The country's got any sense, they'll vote in some obscure party that no one's ever heard of, because hopefully they're not in some dodgy handshake group. Because anyone who actually thinks there's any section of democracy in this world is a fucking idiot. These people, they think you're all fucking stupid and that you can't feed yourself, you can't look after yourself, and you need instructions for everything. You need to be told what to do. How many times do I hear people say, well, they said, well, they said. I even heard children today, these, well, I say children, 19, 20-year-olds, discussing the temperature. Now, it's currently, 27 degrees. It was forecast between 24 and 27 today. It was a bit cooler earlier. He's going, yeah, I don't ever believe what the weather said. I always say the wrong temperature. There's no way it's 24, 25 degrees today, or even 27. They're just lying. The temperature is taken in the fucking shade, you retarded fucking idiots. Can't say retarded, can you? Sorry. Sorry if I offended anyone. Oh, did I offend you? Oh well. I just see, there's these little things that have just left society. Just left. What were we watching the other day? I was watching an episode of, was it an episode of Doctor Who where everyone was in this bubble and they couldn't walk? It reminds me of Wall-E, where everyone's lost their bones and they can't walk. People are losing the ability to do anything. It's just, and then they can't even read instructions. But the bigger picture is, yeah, they're trying to make loads of vaccines everywhere. I'm not allowed to say that word. I'm not allowed to say anything critical about it, but I will never take another vaccine in my entire life. Do you know what? I'm going to avoid the health industry as much as I can. I do not trust any of them. Not at all. I'm also eating better food. I cook as fresh as I possibly can. I still have a bit of processed in my life because then my body at least can learn from that and realise, oh, you need to get... It's like these people who clean all the time. Oh, wash my hands all the time. Lick the hands or anything. Or pick the nose and eat it. Right, whatever. He did that as a kid. But, salty as fuck. But I don't wash my hands since I got through the door. All I've got is a bit of dye and a bit of work dirt. How do you think my immune system learns? You have to take dirt in every now and then to learn from it. I'm not saying that hygiene isn't important. Of course it is. You don't want to smell. I never smell. I've asked people so many times, do I smell? No. Do I smell a BO? No. Do I actually smell? Do I look dirty? Of course sometimes I do look dirty because I'm a little bit of a hippie. But it's the same with everything. So you have to eat a little bit of shit in order for your body to know how to deal with the shit. I see people travelling around on them silly fucking scooters everywhere, complaining they're fat and unhealthy and don't feel very well in their life and are depressed and all these other things that are going on. And you think to yourself, you're not allowed to say that though, are you? You're not allowed to say anything that might make someone go, it's a bit harsh, isn't it? Can't say that about me. Yeah. It's just, honestly, it's like, can't say anything because I might offend someone. Yeah. This is where we are in the world now. It's starting, you know, just, I don't know. But give it 6 months, there'll be another pandemic and then we'll all be locked up again. Are you going to fall for that? Because I ain't. I certainly am not going to be taking any crap from that again. Okay, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not interested. And if it's one of those ones that's deadly and it kills you and I end up dying, so fucking be it. Because I'll tell you what is that out there? What is that? I don't know what this is. Well, actually, I do know what it is. It's the only thing that people go, oh, it's quite morbid, isn't it? Well, I'm not going to die. There's no such thing as death. We're all one entity. And in my head is a holographic map that I'm projecting into the world, and that's what I experience. It's a live map that everyone updates all in one hit, because we're all the same. But, you know, I think they need to press the button and refresh it, you know, like, let's start again. You know, like in the Sims game, you go, oh, load a new map. Load a new map. Please load a new map. Peace, love and light.